Mike's footage is really impressive simply because of the size of Lake Erie and the fact that it's a no-fly zone. There's nothing around for something like 60 miles. It really makes these lights that Michael Lee Hill is videotaping very remarkable.
But are these objects new, or have they been seen before? March 4th, 1988. According to the Cleveland Plain dealer, Sheila Baker sees several small triangular objects shooting out of a huge metallic gray football-shaped object descending over Lake Erie. The U.S. Coast Guard even witnesses this event and makes a written report. Quote, "The smaller objects began hovering in the area where the large object landed. They appeared to be scouting the area." They were never able to fully resolve this event. The description of these objects approaching the lake is eerily similar to Michael's footage from August 18, 2006. But Michael's encounters go further back than the team realizes.
All right, are there really UFOs? Better yet, are they flying over Lake Erie? An East Lake man claims there are, and he has the tapes to prove it. 19 Action News anchor Lena Lai, live in the Newsplex with the story, new at 11.
Yes, Denise, you might remember the last time we tried to broadcast some of Michael Lee Hill's UFO video, our computer system crashed. Coincidence? Tonight, barring any alien interruptions, here's Hill's latest home video that may make a believer out of you. What in the world is this, or should we say out of this world? A pulsating orb of light hovering over Lake Erie near the East Lake shore.
Unbelievable.
Michael Lee Hill behind the camera. The UFO researcher says without a doubt what you're seeing are
extraterrestrials.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it. One showing up next to
the video, shot last fall, just put on YouTube and already's gotten more than 660,000 hits.
People want the truth. I think we're ready, and it just doesn't really go along with our government's plans.
There's something strange in the neighborhood.
When 19 Action News tried to show you previous footage 2 years ago, Hill finds the technical snafus no coincidence.
Something spooky going on with that tape.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Why don't these aliens just show up for everyone to see? Go ahead, park your spaceship right in front of our 19 Action News studios here, and I will personally hand any little green man this microphone. Seriously, enough with the appearances on home video shot by a select few. Hill has an answer for that.
We couldn't have the outcome that I believe they intend, which is for us to become a galactic society and a peaceful society.
The way he sees it, the alien appearances are as beautiful as they are peaceful. And a sudden visit would be as traumatic to us as 9/11, like a terrorist attack. But he says time will reveal all truth.
They will. They will.
Ooh, and no computer glitches. Hill says the same orbs have been spotted in London, Mexico, Canada, California, and Texas. His recent findings will be a part of a History Channel special on UFO hunters set to air next month. Live in the Newsplex, Lena Lai, 19 Action News.
Beam me up, Lena.
Yesterday in this hour, we told you about the mysterious lights that keep appearing over Lake Erie near Cleveland. Here is some home video of the lights that neighbors in the area say are unlike aircraft or helicopters that fly there. And last night, for the 8th night in a row, they said these lights were back, appearing around 7:30 p.m. and lasting about 2 hours. NASA has a lab in Cleveland called the Glenn Research Center. They test rockets and various aircraft, but say they haven't done any testing this week. A Pentagon official told me the U.S. military has not been testing anything recently in that area. And the FAA acknowledges the light pattern seems different from commercial flight paths in the area. So what on earth is going on? Joining us is UFO expert Nick Pope from our London Bureau. Nick ran the British government's UFO project at the Ministry of Defense. Nick, first of all, what do you make of what we're all hearing from Cleveland? 8 days, the lights seem to be similar, but they look unlike anything that people have ever seen.
Yes, it certainly seems to be an interesting wave of sightings, and it's always fascinating when you get activity like this over a period of different nights. I think my key question would be, and it's really a question for the Air Force and the FAA, has anyone checked the radar tapes to see if anything unusual was tracked?
Well, as a matter of fact, I spoke to officials at the FAA today. They checked in with Cleveland Air Traffic Control, and they don't have anything unusual, nothing unusual on the radar, no unusual reporting from any pilots. Is it possible that maybe this is some sort of a helicopter or rescue service from one of the Cleveland hospitals that people east of the city are looking at a little bit differently?
I wouldn't have thought so, and I've seen some of this footage myself, and what struck me about it was the way that it appeared to change color at some stage, and that's quite interesting. I mean, I think as ever, one would need to get hold of the original camera, the original film footage, and do some proper forensic analysis to get to the bottom of it. But it's certainly interesting, and as I say, the fact that it's come back over several nights and been seen by many different people makes it quite a significant sighting.
Well, and as far as the analysis of the film, we intend to do just that, and it's now several people. We're being told that because this has been happening night after night, people are now gathered on the beaches along Lake Erie near Euclid, Ohio, where this kid first saw it. And apparently, again, for 8 nights in a row, it happens about each night between 7 and 7:30 in the evening. The lights stay up for about 2 hours. Sometimes they dim, sometimes they get brighter, sometimes they move up, they move to one side, and then they eventually disappear. What do you make of it all?
Well, most UFO sightings do turn out to have conventional explanations. They can be lasers, searchlights, fireworks, the Chinese lanterns, which are quite popular, and people let these off at parties and barbecues and things like that. But I think what is interesting is that these days, of course, almost everyone has a cell phone with the capability to take photos and videos. So out of the tens of thousands of people who see UFOs each year, we're getting more and more of this interesting footage, so we're more likely to get to the bottom of these sorts of mysteries.
Well, we certainly hope to get to the bottom of this one. Nick Pope from London, thank you so much, Nick. We will keep you posted on how things go over here. We appreciate it.
And mysteries like this are challenging, and it's really, really fun to contemplate that, you know, there may be beings out there who are concerned about our planet and who may give us the opportunity to advance ourselves. It's really fun to contemplate. All the physics that we know on this planet, quantum physics and conventional physics and metallurgy and you know, all of it, it can really encompass a theory of how these ships move. I mean, you've done it yourself, David. Proposing, you know, that if you can convert, you know, a mass to a state of...
En el estado de Ohio, en el Midwest de los Estados Unidos, se encuentra el lago Erie, uno de los grandes lagos. Ahí, recientemente, en los últimos meses, se han venido grabando imágenes notables, extraordinarias, de lo que parecen ser objetos inteligentes. En el mes de mayo pasado, se grabó nuevamente un video extraordinario que le vamos a presentar aquí. Evidentemente que estos objetos no pueden ser aviones, y entonces, ¿qué son? La historia con Carlos Clemente.
La oleada ovni que se ha estado generando en el lago Erie en los Estados Unidos desde el año 2001 ha llamado la atención. Ha recibido una amplia cobertura por parte de los medios de comunicación, que después de cada avistamiento importante presentan las imágenes a la opinión pública.
Have you seen the mysterious lights over Lake Erie? Many people suspect they could be signals from space. Jen Picciano explains those sightings and one theory about their origin.
What do you see when you watch this home video?
What's just coming up to it, man? No way. I got this on tape, man.
It was taken on a Lake Erie spring night.
I go outside and I look up in the sky and I see them up there. Every so often you see strange lights blinking on and off.
It's not hard to find people who believe the lakeshore is a hotbed for extraterrestrial activity. Last year, in fact, Fox 8 revealed these images of similar lights over the lake.
Now, it goes without saying, but of course we'll say it anyway. NASA, the military, no one will comment on any of this. But we do know planes are always landing and taking off at Hopkins and, of course, on the other side of the lake in Canada. Michael Lee Hill says none of that matters. We'll know more soon enough when they decide to reveal themselves. Mark Zinni, Fox 8.
Live in the Newsplex with the story, new at 11.
Yes, Denise, you might remember the last time we tried to broadcast some of Michael Lee Hill's UFO video, our computer system crashed. Coincidence? Tonight, barring any alien interruptions, here's Hill's latest home video that may make a believer out of you. What in the world is this, or should we say out of this world? A pulsating orb of light hovering over Lake Erie near the East Lake shore. Michael Lee Hill behind the camera. The UFO researcher says without a doubt what you're seeing are
Extraterrestrials?
no doubt about
No doubt about it. One showing up next to
The video, shot last fall, just put on YouTube and already's gotten more than 660,000 hits.
Debido a la extensa difusión de noticias acerca de las observaciones que son constantes en el área del lago, grupos de personas están acampando a las orillas para poder ser testigos de la aparición de estos objetos misteriosos. Los expertos han analizado las evidencias y consultaron con personal de la torre de control del aeropuerto, pero hasta el momento no ha habido ninguna respuesta acerca de lo que ha estado ocurriendo. Incluso hay quienes piensan que existe una base extraterrestre en el lago, y otros solo se limitan a decir que es un punto caliente para ver ovnis. La historia del lago tiene al menos 150 años de sucesos extraños. Su nombre es de una tribu norteamericana llamados los Erieloxnan, o personas con cola larga. Las anécdotas datan de la guerra civil entre los años 1861 y 1865, en donde la gente advertía a los forasteros acerca de las luces del lago. Desde el año 2004, un grupo de investigación de la ciudad de Cleveland ha documentado por lo menos 40 avistamientos de importancia desde el noroeste de Ohio y el área de playas del lago Erie. En el 2010 la cantidad de reportes se incrementa de manera notable. El reportero David Schuster de la NBC presentó un reporte donde la NASA y la milicia argumentaron no saber el origen de estas misteriosas luces.
NASA has a lab in Cleveland called the Glenn Research Center. They test rockets and various aircraft, but say they haven't done any testing this week. A Pentagon official told me the U.S. military has not been testing anything recently in that area. And the FAA acknowledges the light pattern seems different from commercial flight paths in the area.
Las evidencias son claras y al parecer algo está ocurriendo, ya que desde hace tiempo en este sitio de los Estados Unidos se han estado presentando estos misteriosos objetos. Le acabamos de mostrar las evidencias del lago Erie en los Estados Unidos, un lugar en donde los ovnis se han estado viendo desde el 2010 y ahora en el 2011 hay nuevas evidencias. Nosotros continuaremos a la expectativa y le mostraremos aquí más de estas evidencias.
It does make you wonder, Paul.
They really do, particularly if you're on the fence about this kind of thing. These are not typical lights you see in the sky. They're not shooting stars. They're not from any type of aircraft that we know of. Listen to what this area's top UFO guy thinks about it.
You can see the houses down here, which is fascinating.
UFO enthusiast Michael Lee Hill says video recently posted on YouTube that shows strange lights over Lake Erie is some of the best UFO video he's ever seen.
Look at this, another one.
The video was shot September 18th. In it, a number of bright lights are seen on the horizon, and they don't appear to be typical aircraft lights.
One of the things that I like about this video is you can see the houses, and you can see exactly how high these things are above the houses, which also gives you a little bit of idea of how big these objects are. It's not a little light up there. These are huge balls of light. And their commentary, there's multiple witnesses. There's at least 4 or 5 people talking there. They're all freaking out going, I've never seen anything like this. We're being invaded.
Hill says the recent Lake Erie lights are very similar to mysterious lights that appeared over Phoenix in March of 1997. This sighting became one of the most talked about UFO events in decades.
It's the exact same. They're showing up over Phoenix, over Texas recently, China, the UK.
Hill claims he's personally witnessed hundreds of UFOs. But before you write him off as a crackpot, listen to his take on the mystery plume in the sky over the Pacific this week.
That looked like something military from our end. I didn't get the feel of something higher.
But Hill believes the latest mystery lights over Lake Erie are from a higher power, a benevolent entity that for some reason is making more frequent visits to our area. Michael Lee has appeared on the History Channel and done tons of research on UFO sightings. Could these lights have been flares dropped from planes, which some say explains the Phoenix phenomenon? Well, flares fall from the sky, and these did not, as you saw, so the mystery continues. Live in the Newsplex, Paul Johnson, 19 Action News.
There's a building. I don't know how anyone can't be seeing that. You know, those lights showed up over Phoenix, and here's lights over Cleveland. It's going down behind that building. Wow, dude, look at that. Yeah, that's freaking crazy bright. Have you ever seen anything like that? Oh, going away. What the hell? Whoa! There's a smaller one flying into it or something.
Dude, it's angels circling the earth, man.
Haha. What's this coming up to it, man? No way. I got this on tape, man.
Oh, this is a trip.
Dude, there's one stopping right into it. It's hovering.
I know, I see.
Dude, this ain't even right.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Dude, I got it on tape. What the hell? That's the craziest thing ever.
I'm telling you, it's the mothership being guided in this way.
Whoa.
So bright, it's reflecting on the lake.
Dude, it's beautiful.
You see that? It's reflecting
Oh,
on
I got it. I'm filming it, dude.
I'm just saying, it's for documentation, man.
Yeah, it's dude.
It's so bright, it's causing like the sunset with the sun and the rain.
Yeah.
That's important. There was like a refueling or something.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
Dude, we just saw something amazing.
This one's coming closer over here, man.
Yeah, here comes another one. See that other one coming out from further west?
Yeah, man. I got it. Look at dude.
Oh, wow. What's going on, buddy? Those like afterburners or some experimental jet?
I don't know, man.
There is NASA out in the area as well.
I don't know what it is, really.
Trust me, I've seen the NASA Lewis Research Center out there. But look how fast it's going. You see that?
Yeah, it took off in a jiffy.
Dude, oh my God.
Oh, look at right under it, dude. It's huge. Look right there in front of us.
Yep.
Huh. Wow. Wow, I've never seen anything like this either. Wow, dude, look at that. Yeah, that's freaking crazy bright. Have you ever seen anything like that? Oh, it's going away. A little perspective here. Wow. That is unbelievably bright out here. Holy shit. How beautiful is that? I'm gonna back out so you can see what's going on. One of them disappeared. Shouldn't have moved. One of them disappeared. Nice. Ah, yeah. Wow. Wow. Did it just kind of like dim out?
Looks like it. Yeah,
what the fuck? That's pretty bizarre. Holy shit. Look at that. What the hell? Weird. It just disappeared. Yeah, it's like fading in and out. Now it's back. Disappeared again. Come on. Whoa. Thank you. Wow. Get really super bright. It just disappeared. There it is. Got it in night shot. Wow, it just lit back up.